Hello Saggitarius, this is your Sun, Moon and Rising video for October. I hope you're doing good. You are definitely going through some huge transformation. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm just going to shuffle here. Got the star card just fluffing out here. Wow. You're connecting to higher realms. There's a lot of stuff, expansion of consciousness going on. And you could also be feeling a lot of activity, getting a lot of strong messages. So I'm just going to pray. I'm going to put the Shun guide on your reading for protection. And I'm going to pray to angel guides and ancestors to come in and guide you here in October. The veils are very thin and we were starting to feel it. And I'm just going to be very curious to see what's going on for your reading. Yeah. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, October 2020. It's a more strong energy than Leo or Aries. I'm just feeling that. It's different energy, more, you know where you're going. You have also practiced a lot. For those of you who are resonating with that and you are preparing and remembering who you are still in the midst of trying a lot of different things, and it's not just where you want it to be yet, but it's getting there every day, and you are really being asked a lot energetically right now. You cannot sit and just rest, like they say in Greece, on the leaves, sit on an olive branch or stuff like that, but it's just, yeah, that was just a metaphor. Okay, we've got the Emperor. For those of you who are in twin flames, you are still strongly connected with that energy. I'm gonna do a divine feminine reading after, because I was called to it. I was just like, do I do Sagittarius first or do this, because the messages are coming in, and they are right now also when I'm connecting with this. But it's an energy that you are not adjusting. It's more like you have gained an understanding around the situation, for those of you who are resonating with that. Okay, but it is an energy that's there. Could also be a situation in your life where there's a strong person right now trying to control or dominate a situation in or around your energy field. You have Page of Pentacles, a new offer coming in. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's like the old ways are dying. So this is an energy that is just leaving you, and there's a newness coming in. Okay, that's totally confirmation. Yeah, it's a new beginning. A lot of you are stepping into your new beginnings. It's not that you're totally doing different stuff, but it's transforming rapidly, and you're not allowed to see fully into the future right now, but you can sense that there's an energy shift. This is a Two of Cups. Some of you are moving into a new love relationship this year, but it's also a union with yourself. I'm also feeling that very strongly. We got the energy of the Page of Wands in reverse, the Two of Cups. So it's around a union with yourself, but something around a creation, taking a step back. What is that? Justice. It's something that is, I'm getting it. Okay. It's, yeah, interesting. It's a situation. It could be something that's coming in, or has been happening for you. It's an energy that's leaving, but it's something around the link to the strong connection or an energetic bond that you have been dealing with. This is an energy of somebody maybe returning to your life, but it's in reverse everything, because you're not going in that direction, because your energy has changed and you're moving towards the World card. It's also an energy of moving towards your own justice and what you deserve. So that Two of Cups, it's all the cards clarifying it's in reverse, and If you continue, it's your decision. It has the 10 of Swords all over it. It's just going to be a repeated lesson, okay? So you got the Strength card. You're moving into the world and you got the Strength card. And also because you have a lot of abundance waiting for you, and you have a lot of work you need to do. You get the 6 of Wands. And you need to still know that you have to fight for, not fight, but you have to stand up for what you believe, and you have to keep trusting your intuition about what you're creating, and trusting you got it, okay? And it's difficult because it's multiple timelines at once you're operating from, because you are a higher consciousness sign. This energy is totally leaving. It was in reverse. It's leaving, that people have been taking stuff from you, stealing your ideas and all of that old energy. That's also an energy that's leaving you. Okay, so let's close up that chapter, because you have a new beginning, Sagittarius. I love it. So let's clarify a little. Let's clarify the Emperor. It was the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You are not waiting for that anymore. You have moved on, and that's also confirmation. And then you get the Hermit, because you're still in that. You're still using a lot of time to go within and focus on what you want to put your energy towards, but you're also being called to action. So it's a dance in October. Take strong action steps, work on your project, but still move towards your goals. But you're done waiting. You're totally, that's in reverse. You're not in that energy anymore. And you got the Empress card here. Wow, I love it. That's also a confirmation for this, for the Emperor. Okay, the Star card, I want to clarify that for Sagittarius. Okay, we got a Jumper card here. Okay, sorry, Sagittarius, we got the 10 of Cups. That's the Star card. You're giving yourself the 10 of Cups. That's totally marrying yourself, okay? You're totally in that energy of totally aligning with yourself and your gifts and all you have worked for. You're not going to sacrifice that or jeopardize that in any way. That's a strong confirmation on that. And then we have this King of Cups. So somebody really want to come in, or is a new person going to clarify it for some of you. So there's 2 scenarios here. Some of you are not, could be it's something around the past, but it's something around somebody you have been maybe working with or had a relationship with. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, but it's not the offer that you want it to be. You got the Tower, so it's not an energy that's working anymore. And then we have another situation where you got the 8 of Pentacles and you have the Page of Wands, waiting and creating, and something about creating, but it's something that you just started creating maybe a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, maybe 2 months ago. And it's something that you know are going to come into the 10 of Cups, not the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, but it's something around healing, doing more healing, because it's around the love, because you have to keep on doing your self-healing and your self-worth, so you can reach that 10 of Pentacles of what you're really worth, okay? And then you get the Fool. It's a new beginning. Yeah, so there's 2 scenarios. Some of you are going to maybe go into a situation where you're gonna have some conversations, talks and that, but there's a Tower around it because it's an energy that's leaving you. Some of you are not having it, just blocking it out and just focusing on you, because you know that you have started something that you only can create, and you have to be very focused on where you put your energy, because so you don't get into a lot of distraction. So the key word here is to stay away from distraction energy right now, because it's difficult enough with all the ascension energies going on. A dragon card for you, Sagittarius. Also, some of you are really focusing on your family. I'm getting that Cancerian energy coming in, and really wanting to have just a comfortable home space and having a good routine. Yeah. Dragon card for Sagittarius. Dragon energy. I can't wait to see this. Dragon energy for Sagittarius. This is the one. Whoa, the black dragon. Yeah, totally the shadow work. Okay, the black dragon. This dragon cocoons you so your divine potential grows. So a lot of you are being put down, maybe 1 day or 2 days, and just stay in bed, maybe because you have body symptoms or stuff is going on in your body, you're too tired so you can't get up. But it's actually the black dragon that are working through you, because you are healing and you're being cocooned. And that energy is just putting you down, putting you to your place, getting you down on your knees, humbling you so you can grow your divine potential. And it also says meditate, reflect, and undergo a metamorphosis, because it's like you're transforming into a higher consciousness level. And it's also around your mission work and your work which you're supposed to do for a lot of you. And it's difficult because you still have to, you know, pay the bills and maintain your daily life. But that's actually what's happening. It's like caving you in sometimes 1 or 2 days, or maybe 1 day, and you'll know if you're experiencing it. And it is to grow you. So just know that it's doing it for you, not to you, okay? It's for your highest good, so you don't get overwhelmed. And take a lot of time to meditate and reflect and write. Journal every morning. If you can't sleep at night or you wake up, sit down, light a candle, and start to write what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what's coming through, and then just put it aside and go back to sleep, because and you can create a whole diary around it. Maybe it can be a book, I don't know. So that could be interesting, but that's what's going on. This is the dragon. That's the black dragon. It's also around your own shadow, healing emotional wounding, healing emotional trauma, healing emotional stuff within you. So every time you get put down, or you just say, okay, I have to just go in and lie and relax and just be myself, just say thank you. And you know it's an energy that's moving through you, and maybe it would take a few hours, maybe it'd take a day, and then maybe a few days for somebody, but you will know. And then when you get out of it, you will have a new perspective. Okay. Then the Syrian Starseed deck. Okay, for Sagittarius, Oktober, Sagittarius, Oktober. Okay, it's 2 cards. It's the Starseed card. You are a Starseed. A lot of Sagittarius are Starseeds. Most Sagittarius are connected to the stars and astrology, and just have this intent, this feeling of belonging somewhere else. And the 4 of Orbs, the 4 of Swords. It's like also your energy right now sitting, if you can. It's difficult if you are in the northern hemisphere because it's getting colder, but in the southern hemisphere it's easier. But if you can, get down to a beach when it's okay and not so windy and cold, and when it's a day, and just put on some more clothes, but just to hear the smoothing sounds of the ocean. And if you can't get to a beach, you can go to a lake, or you can go to a small river stream near you in a forest or something. Just connect to some water, and then sit and listen, because it's gonna give you a lot of clarity. a lot of clarity, and also integration, because you are getting high stream consciousness. Oh, wow. And then you get the star. This is really, you're going through a lot, Sagittarius, this October month. You get the star seed. The star card. Look at that. That's the Egyptian symbol. It's it's like the wagon. It's like the Merkaba in Egyptian, but it's like traveling. And you can see what he has, the onyx in the hand, and the star, and it's alchemy on highest level. It's all the old tools you are remembering, okay? And traveling the universes, and you do that all the time. So don't be hard on yourself, because you're doing a huge job, more than you know. You are traveling the universes, and you are downloading a lot of energy, bringing it back and transmuting and transforming. So whatever you're choosing right now, choose yourself first and give yourself a lot of love, because you don't have to do so much. It doesn't matter right now if you're working at a cafe, or if you're working at a high position in a company, or you're a teacher or a nurse or a healer, or what you are doing, because no matter where you are, no matter what you do, you're making ripples, okay? You're making ripples, and you're transforming and healing people just being in the room with them, okay? And when you go out, be mindful around your energy. When you go back into your house, also be very mindful, because it's you're very yeah, I think you got it, because you said yes. Okay, but look at this. I want you to really zoom in on this. This is what you're doing right now. Okay? There's a lot of new light codes coming in. There's also illumination. You can't help it. It's like a lot of you have been misunderstood and really wronged. And I know, I totally get. I know the whole story. I have been living it all my life, and it's when you step into a room, you start to transform, and you start to illuminate the dark, and that's just how you're transmuting. So a lot of you are transmuters of that, and when you get that's just why you're here. That's your soul contract, and it's difficult to be around people, because they will feel the energy, and then they will try to project it. So if you're not around people who are very conscious or aware, you will be experiencing a lot of attacks, and that's just the way it is. And then I will get the god and the goddesses, but you know this, if you got this, if you have experienced this journey. The goddesses. I also wanted to take Metatron card for you. Okay, and a crystal, especially a crystal for Sagittarius. Okay, a goddess card. This is one. Yeah, the angel of psychic ability. Your instinct and psychic abilities are very, very strong right now. We're also moving into the month of October. That is the month of the ancestors, and the veils are very thin. So, and that's also when you're very strong in your psychic ability, and you get some of the strongest downloads up to November, December. But it's also and it's interesting, because you have actually healing light coming out of your eyes. I was just getting that message. A lot of you will just be able to look other people in the eye, and they will feel the healing. They will be healed and blessed, because you have that ability. So when you look somebody in the eye, you instantly heal them. Just be mindful around that. And then you can look, if you have direct eye contact, you also have a very, your heart is being illuminated, and there's a huge heart consciousness evolving in and around you right now. I want a crystal for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. So your streaming light goes and light out of you no matter where you go. Just be mindful around that. Okay, crystal for Sagittarius. The garnet. This is a black stone. It's like black tourmaline. The garnet. And then the moldavite. That's very good. That's the only stone I haven't been able to get, and I really need it. It's very good for Sagittarius. It's very good for healing. It's also very good for protection. The moldavite. And then you got a jasper. Why I'm taking so many crystals for you, it's because your alchemy is crystals for a lot of you. Your alchemy is crystals. You got the tiger's eye. That's the protection stone. Okay. Because they wanted me to get a few more extra cards for you, because you have been in, especially depending on which star systems you come from or what you have been ascending from or descending from. You got the citrine for abundance. You have been used to, you're maybe starting to remembering that. You've been used to working with crystals for anything you wanted to manifest. So if you wanted abundance, you used the citrine. If you wanted to heal, you took the moldavite. If you wanted to create protection, you took the tiger's eye. And this is the amethyst for healing and violet flame cleansing. And then you kind of grabbed onto all this, and then you have this Shiva lingam. It's a very high transformation stone also. From Asia, actually. So you're used to doing that alchemy around things. It was not about words, it's about energy and then light language. So that is some ancient codes you will be starting to remember for a lot of you, that how you worked with that. So about placing the energy around you, or the crystals around you that you needed, so you can, and also around your house, the energy. And you don't have to buy the crystals. You can if you want to, but you can also just have a copy of it and put it on pictures, or get different kind of crystals, or just have a poster of crystals, because it's the energy. It's about the energy, and you are so evolved and elevated. We all are. So you can draw that energy within you and just send it out and transmute it. That's the alchemy of it. It's interesting because we don't know who we really are, and when we find out, it's pretty simple. It's not that complicated. But we forget, and when we get into, because we still have to, pay bills and do our 3D stuff and all of that. So. That's why the soul is crying out for being in that energy, because we are starting to remember more and more, and the world is just not like that. So it's not easy to be here right now, but remember who you are and try to surround yourself with much of what you love. Then you can have a beautiful experience, even though some of the times, even though it can be that all the time. But honor who you are and surround yourself with that beautiful stuff, also especially in your home right now, because we are moving towards second lockdown. Yeah. Okay. Metatron is coming in to say, who are you? Ask yourself that in meditation. Who am I? And don't expect to get an answer. You will get signs, and you will get feelings, and you will get different kind of stuff. But mostly you are love. You are connecting with your authentic self. Who am I? Ask yourself that. And what do you want? Okay. Then there's a huge Metatron rainbow bridge also right now. You can probably feel it in your mental field. It's always open, but this is also an invitation to connect with the chakras and cleansing the chakras. Right now it's all about cleansing the chakras. And then the same card as I got in meditation. This is move your body. It's about the body. Even though you can do all this alchemy and spiritual stuff, you still need to be in this world. So you need to strengthen your body, eat well. That was a confirmation. And also clearing, eat well and cleanse and clear and release whatever you can release. But get out and go for a walk every day. Take your children with you. Learn them, even though they say, I don't want to walk so much. But get them out there. It's important. I have two teenagers, so I know. Okay. Also, I want to get one last card from the Divine Feminine for Sagittarius, because we have a few minutes. Also, if some of you are sneezing or just having, I don't know, feeling your throat or something, it doesn't have to be what's going on with the pandemic. It could also just be release right now, because the energies are moving out, old, denser energies. So that's just the way it goes. And we're also shifting in season. So a cup of warm water with lemon and ginger every morning, and sipping during the day right now is very good for detoxing and reducing inflammation in the body. You get the goddess of light and Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame, okay? Each day you can say to yourself, I am the eternal flame, and it will grow brighter and brighter and brighter. This is Bridget. It is a Celtic goddess from Ireland. And then you have Amaterasu, the goddess of light. It's an Asian goddess. Also very strong, but it's light cards coming out for you. We are all sacred mirrors. We're reflecting back to the same light. So it also is telling me the message of no matter what race or color we are all of the same light, and we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So get out of that polarization of race right now, because it's all about we are the same, and we are very interconnected, more than we know. And what we're doing and thinking about others, we do upon ourselves. We really do. You can be angry at people who hurt you, and that's okay. You're human. That's fine. You don't have to be around them, and you don't have to, love them and all that. But you can forgive them from a distance, and like that. But just notice whatever you're being triggered towards right now, and if you have anger or resentment or hate against anything, no matter what it is, just observe yourself right now, because it is a time where we really need to transmute that energy. The bottom of the deck, Sekhmet, the Red Lady. Wow, that's also the sign from the starseed. You get the Egyptian codes again. Sekhmet, the Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger. Yeah, that's also what I was speaking about. You can honor your anger by giving voice to it. You can talk about what has happened to you and all of that, and speak your truth, and that's fine. That's also a way of transmuting anger and all that. And she's also saying, very strong Egyptian goddess, the Red Lady, but also I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. You can speak out loud also when you are alone, and just transmute. That's a way of transmuting it also, and you can write it out, speak it out, sing it out, dance it out, flamenco it out, If you were Greek, you can throw some plates And you can also do breath work, but sometimes that's not enough, right? Okay, Saggis, I love you. I'm sending you so much good vibes, and I hope you have a beautiful October. I see you in November. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Bye, Saggis.